Hi, my name is Crystal, and in this video, I want to talk about why it's so important to have a leadership mindset and a leadership team in your business building journey. Number one, it's really important to have a leadership mindset. This is really important because a lot of what happens in business happens internally first before it is realized externally. As a business owner, if you're a startup business owner or a scale up business owner, having the right mindset matters, and it matters in three key areas. The first one is making sure that you're able to have a clear vision for your business and that you have the right communication skill set and the right team skills to really build and grow your business. Communication is success, and that matters quite a lot in business, especially in a world of remote teams and remote working. How we communicate matters, and it matters in many different ways and in many different contexts. The second thing that's really mission critical is having the ability to be self-aware and to reflect and to learn. When we're self-aware and we can reflect and learn as active and reflective practitioners in our business, that gives us a superpower to be able to grow, to change, and to be able to develop as leaders. The third thing that's really important to have a very good internal leadership mindset is to make sure that you have the right resilience and the right grit to keep on going. When you have resilience and grit to keep on going, and you have a toolkit to make that happen, that is where the magic happens. Because oftentimes in business, especially in the startup phase and a little bit in the scale up phase, it takes a lot of hours, it takes a lot of hard work. As a busy business owner, I have people and my clients as well express that people around them notice, the outward vestiges of success, but there's a lot of things that come internally first and that we have to do and show up consistently. And it's that showing up consistently, that's where the roadblocks come in. And that's why having grit matters and having the ability to show up consistently, just like you go to the gym, just like you work out, just like you eat well in your business, matters a lot, especially in the first 2 years. And externally, how can you have a very good team around you? As a micro business owner, if you have 1 to 5 people on your team, it matters a lot. It matters to have a good team around you in 2 ways. One, having a team of external experts who can help and handle some of the responsibility beyond what you're able to do, whether in your skill set, whether in your capability set, or whether you just don't like doing some stuff. Number 2, making sure that you have a team of strategic board advisors around you who can help support your business, who can advise and speak into it. Making sure that those advisors, they don't have to be official, but making sure that they're there walking alongside the business, looking out for its interests and looking out for your interests is very mission critical. And making sure that those advisors are good and well selected is also key. They don't have to be formally on the board of your business, but they do need to exist. If you're at the scale up phase of business, you need to make sure that you're able to grow your business in a good, sustainable way. And that matters in 2 ways. Number 1, as a team, you need to make sure that your business is growing your team in a sustainable and humane way. Lots of us have seen businesses that operate in a way that doesn't put humans first and in a way that views humans as a cog in the machine, as a way to just reach KPIs and as a way to reach those types of things. And as small business owners, most of the reason why we left a corporate environment was because we didn't like being treated that way. But one of the big mistakes I've seen when business owners scale up is they create the same environment that they left. And so we need to be very careful as we're creating an internal team in our business, that our internal team is different, that it reflects the cultural values, the cultural norms that we want to have, as well as that will see the business succeed. And also that as we onboard team members, that they have a very clear pathway for continued professional development, and very clear job descriptions and job roles, job expectations, flows of work, and operational planning. It's very mission critical to get that right, because otherwise the team members will burn out quickly, leave the business, or not stay. It's very key to make sure that you're able to attract and retain a strong team, because that will determine if your business is able to succeed or fail at the scale it faces. The second thing with your team is you need to make sure that they are bought in to the business vision and mission, that they're aware of it as well. And you need to make sure with that buy-in that it's a different buy-in from you as a founder. And this is one of the key areas where I work a lot with founders, especially, and their advisory boards. Because oftentimes when we start a business, especially in the online space, as a personal brand business, as a professional brand business, it's quite near and dear to the founder's heart. It's almost like their baby. And that's all right when the business is small, when it's just 1 to 5 people. But when you start to professionalize the business and start to grow it, you need to make sure that you take, yes, you still retain a lot of the founder's core values, core story, core principles, but we need to begin to make it bigger. And by making it bigger, we need to make sure that we maintain the same level of quality, the same level of skill, and the same values that cause the business to succeed in the first place. That can be a very painful process, but it can also be a very good process. And it's one that retains an internal growth mindset for the founder and for the leadership team, and also has several external components to it. As a part of that process, I use several bespoke and custom leadership development toolkits that have been used globally for many years. I find that these toolkits help to begin the conversation about leadership, internal mindset, and external development. But it's very mission critical, again, that we use those types of tools and those types of assessments as just ways to begin the conversation about leadership in our organization, whether it's small or whether it's big, so that we can grow. So at the end of the day, in 2023, what makes a business succeed is investing in its people. And so when you adopt a leadership mindset and the right leadership mindset in yourself as a leader and invest in that in your team, you'd be amazed at what happens.